Hey, y'all know me, dropping in to spread a little tea. And you know how we do it, so let's get right into it. Y'all, let's get into this whole Briana and Johnell disaster because we are literally watching this in real time. And the story is that he cheated again, which ain't nothing new. The water's still wet and the birds still chirping. Johnell, he's just, bottom line is he don't know how to keep it in his pants. And Briana don't hold him accountable. There is no consequences. She be mad at him for a few days and then they right back together. So we all know Briana went out in her fucking girl clothes and hit the streets with her friends. Now, I'm not gonna lie. We all have been there. We all been there before. You know, you get played, you get mad, you get cute, and you text your girls, you wanna know what everybody doing. We gotta get together tonight. I need a drink, and you give them a reason why. That's normally how it goes. Then you hit them streets and you out there acting like all of your problems, your hurt and your pain has went away. And that's what Brianna is doing right now. She think being seen and doing the things she's doing is her working on herself or trying to heal. But what she needs to know is trying to get attention, it's not going to heal her. Because after your little turn up is over with, when you walk in that door and sit down on your bed, that pain gonna pull that chair right next to you and say, I've been waiting on you. It's gonna be talking to you like, you done showing your ass? You done out there in them streets? And now you see yourself, you sitting right back in that same spot you was in before you met up with your girls. Acting like you weren't crying before you got there. You out laughing, pretending to have a good time. It's the same, like, think about it. It's the same routine. We all have been through this. You cry, you get mad, you get dressed, you go out and you pretend you come home and then you break down. That's the honest truth. And y'all know it. And it's like a loop. And that's the loop she's stuck in right now. What she not realizing is the real glow up is not how quick she can replace him. It's how deep she can repair herself. And that goes for all of us. Like going outside might show him what he lost. Okay. But staying inside might show you what type of man you deserve once you work on yourself. If Briana ever stopped dancing long enough to feel what she feels, she would realize that Johnell really has been her biggest downfall. He has messed up her bag and tore down her brand, and she has done the same. She has messed up his well, no, I really can't say that because he did come up off her, so I really can't even throw him in that boat right now. But what I will say is the way Johnell, his get back was posting them twins online when he swore that he did not want his babies to be in the limelight. And he did just that. And what Brianna's doing is she's posting her subliminals, and because some reason she can't crash out. And I think the reason she can't crash out has a lot to do with Johnell's mother. Y'all know he's a mama's boy. And I believe that she put something in line, and has something to do with that NDA contract that Briana had to sign, allegedly. So that's why Briana can't come to the internet and act a fool. Now, I did see in a comment where somebody said, well, maybe she is trying to do things differently. No, she doesn't understand different. She's not thinking, she doesn't have the capacity to think past her rage and her anger when she's in that moment. She's not sitting telling herself, okay, well, this time I'm not going to behave like I normally do. I'm going to, let him do it. No, Briana is not reacting because she cannot. Now, whether or not she stick to that, we don't know. Like I said, we're watching this in real time, and all we can do is just sit back and wait and see what happens. But him posting them kids, that really pissed her off. Somebody else said that he went live on TikTok. He called her a narcissist. They said he talked about her, allegedly. I don't know. I did not see it. To be honest, I don't believe that he went live and done that, because he's already done too much when he posts them kids. So Johnell, you can get ready for your child support papers because she coming for your ass. If Johnell and Briana don't make up within a week or so, his ass is out of there. He's no different from the other baby daddies. She's not about to play with him. She's tired of Johnell cheating. It has to come a time in your life where you just like, damn, I'm really nothing to this man. Like, I've been dealing with this man for about 3 years now. And yeah, I bought myself a ring and acted like it was from him, but he played along with it. And I still have nothing. I am still at square zero. She has to be thinking that. Who gets a boyfriend, have twins, now you have 6 children at 33, and you still moving from house to house. And this man owns his own home. And it's big enough for you and your children. It's big enough for your whole entire family to live in as a unit. And you still jumping and hopping around to apartments. That should say enough in itself, Briana. That man does not want you as a wife. He does not want you as a wife. And I can't say she's starting to realize that. I just hope someday she realized that she was used by Johnell. She was used by Johnell. Now, I'm not going to say, what I am going to say is he went into this using her. And then along the way, I believe he fell for her. I do believe, I can't say love because that's not love what it is they're doing, but it is something there that kind of keeps them connected, but it's not enough for him to give everything up and say, this is what I want. He keep repeating the same shit. But then again, you can't even be mad because he know Briana. He see how Briana moved with her exes. So if he see how she moves, that means this is her true character. He know who she really is. Why would he wife her up? She's a loose cannon. Who wants something like that? His mama don't even want him with Briana. Pat don't like her. She done told too much of Pat business. She done did too much to Pat's son. Pat don't like her. That's just like when they done that video where she announced that she was pregnant, and them text messages that were never exposed. In them text messages, she said that Johnell's mother was mad because she posted her on live. She don't like being on camera. And if she don't like being on camera, she don't like Briana, she damn sure don't want to be on camera with Briana. And Briana did it anyway. Why? Because she does what it is she want to do. But one thing she can't do is she can't control Johnell. Johnell in his own lane. Robert let him control her. Robert let her control his phone, his laptop, his appointments, who he did skits with. She controlled everything that Robert had. Johnell is something totally different. She can't control him. She can't tame him. And that drives her crazy. Most of the time, usually when she come out and spaz, he barely even pay her any attention. He never responds to anything. But this time he said, I got you. I got you. That's how you want to go outside? I got you. And he posted them babies. And that's what I do not agree with. These two grown ninjas out here making an ass out themselves on the internet every time they get into it. Now they want to use the kids as pawns. Now Johnell want to post the kids and act like it's the actual picture of the kids when you know damn well you ran the actual picture through a filter, because that is not. And to see, the thing about these filters is when you run the actual picture through it only change a few parts of the image. He ran it through a filter. Those are the actual photos, but that's not exactly how they look. That's not it. And it's even more sad because he went on his page and he posted and said, Alea looks better than the AI photo. Why he put that on there, I don't know. Why that crossed his mind to put that, I don't know. Why are you comparing your baby to an AI filter? I don't know. But what I'm going to say and what I've been saying is, if your kids, Johnell, this is for you and Briana, if y'all feel like y'all kids are not up to standard, and that is what y'all feel, Stop playing with them babies on the internet. Keep them babies off the internet. If y'all want to keep bringing y'all bullshit to the internet, that's on y'all. Do that. But leave them kids out of this. That ain't right. Y'all did family portraits. The only portrait Johnell posted was him and his twins. He letting you know, this is my family. Though that right there over there, that's your family, Briana. But these two right here, this is my family. He keeps showing you. You know how sometimes you say action speaks louder than words. Can't even say this in his instance because he's showing you. He ain't even saying it. He's showing your ass. And you still missing it. Why? Because you one of them type of women that can't stand to be alone. You one of them type of women that need a man next to you in bed. And you had all of that with your ex-husband. And you didn't know what to do with it. And he walked away. And you ain't been right ever since. I want to read something to y'all that somebody put, somebody posted it under my post on Facebook because they grabbed it from somewhere else. I don't know if it was Johnell's page, and they got the comment from there or Briana's, but let me read it to y'all. Imagine twerking and throwing your ass that was bought by your ex-husband because you had none prior and felt insecure. Imagine being a mama of 6 with 3 or 4 different baby daddies doing all of that while driving a minivan with the bedazzled steering wheel and owing creditors for defaults and contracts. Moving from house to house more than a military family. Imagine having on a leopard cat suit with knee-high fur boots and a thong that will stand up after you take it off. Trying to make Booger jealous and trying to lure other men to want you. Girl, sit the fuck down. You washed. I said, well, I be damned. Okay. Now we're gonna move on. I'm gonna ask my husband a question. Okay, babe, I got something to ask you. And I'm gonna put this on me and you because I know you like to stay out the whole thing with the Briana, but I need a male's perspective. Okay, say you knew this couple, right? And she got into it with her baby daddy because he cheated again. So this is somebody who never go out, you know what I'm saying, who always, at home, because Briana don't go out and stuff. And she put her little fucking grill leopard on, the video I showed you. And she went out. She shook her ass. She done all of that. So from a male's perspective, what are men thinking when it come to a woman responding or, being doing that out of revenge? What are men thinking when they see that?
Yeah, I can't speak for all men, but what I can attest to that men in general don't care for stuff like that. They don't care for the whole shaking your butt and all of that. Like some men, they want to go out and see that, but that ain't what they want at home.
Mm-hmm.
They don't they like to keep themselves private or what they doing with they significant other kind of private. They don't want everybody knowing what they got at home. A lot of the men that I know, they ain't that. At one point in time when you young and immature, of course, you out there and you looking at that kind of stuff and being part of that kind of stuff. But as you mature, you find out that ain't what you want to take home. So that type of response or that type of actions or nothing like that.
So if you logged on and that's what you seen because me and you had an argument, you seen me online shaking my ass like that, what would you be thinking? Like, I know you would be like, what would be your thoughts?
My thoughts would be like, man, how long that's been in you and you've been wanting to let that out.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a person, me personally, if I'd have seen something like that, you doing something like that, it would have triggered something inside of me because like what type of person was I involved with?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd have looked at you kind of different because it's one thing for it, in that situation for the man to make a mistake, and then it's another thing for that mistake to have like a ripple effect, and then you start to see all these other type of actions and responses and stuff like that. So that right there would raise a lot of questions with me. I would look at you a little different after that because
it wouldn't make you want to make up or come home or no shit like that.
It wouldn't make me want to do none of that because hurt people hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you done hurt somebody by your actions, and you start to see your typical response as a person is crying or sitting at home or something like that. I mean, I could see that action like a month or two later. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
But
but to be honest, that's what women do. You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah, yeah,
They call their friends, they get on the phone, they get dressed, they want to go out because they want to take their mind off of it. But when
yeah,
you get back home, that shit is still there waiting on
yeah.
you.
But yeah, that's true. And at the same time, you have to realize that um
Not
you
every woman
not
does
every
that, but
woman, yeah, but like you've done nothing. So why should you take something out on yourself when you've done nothing
it make yourself
and
look
make
bad.
yourself look bad? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So you ain't done nothing. The other individual done all the actions and all of that. So why you
Lowering your
reciprocating and
standards.
lowering your standards, reciprocating that hurt? So that would be my main question right there. Like, man, like this person done this. Why you doing that? It's like, that
So
that
so the
energy.
best way to get back at that nigga is what?
Get on top of your shit.
That's right.
The best way to be able, okay,
That's what y'all hate.
the show, yeah, like you shining, you don't flip new whip, you doing big and better things, and like
You
what,
got your health and
you
wealth
got
in
your health
order.
and wealth in order, and like,
You can go
man,
shit bricks, huh?
right, yeah, like, man, like that's what I had and I messed it up.
Right.
Not the whole club thing. Like,
Yeah,
okay, that's
shaking your
whatever.
ass
You
and
know what I'm
half
saying? That's
dressed.
whatever. But
Yeah, that's anyway.
like, man, that's what I had this strong. Me personally, it's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I had this strong woman at home, and now, damn, I done messed that up, and that would be me.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even respond to the whole, okay, you throwing some see through and go and show your pieces to the world like that. What's that? That's showing me like, yeah, I probably did better by being with this one over here than being with that one, because that ain't showing me nothing.
Right.
So when you rise and grind after a situation like that to show a person you really don't need them, that's where a person, you see how strong a person is. That's where you see, that,
So if you see me rise and grind and shining like that, you would have been sitting there like, what, babe?
like, damn, let me go get some roses or something. You think that's gonna work?
No. No, I ain't a flower girl. No.
You think a bag gonna work?
Now
Let me
that
go.
don't work.
Let
That
me
don't
go get a
work.
bag or something.
Yeah, put some
You know what I'm
shoes in
saying? Some
there.
shoes in it. Fill it up with some little jewelry and all that. Let
Yeah,
me
now we
put
talking.
some plane tickets or something in there. Let
Yeah.
me see if
Now
that'll
that's
work.
my shaking ass. That's how.
Man,
Yeah.
because 9 times out of 10, the person that you was messing around with probably was a person that was shaking ass too. That's why you seen it and wanted it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, man, listen. When any situation, when you done hurt a person, man, and you see them rise and grind and go silent, shit,
You better
yeah,
be
you
careful.
better be careful. Them the people you want right there.
Right.
Them the people you want. Trust me. So, I see a lot of these, situations go on, even men. I see a lot of men get hurt and they get on their grind.
Mm-hmm.
They get stronger. It's like it make them stronger, man. They get on their grind. So that's the best advice I can give to anybody. Rise and grind. Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all heard it from the hubs. And before I get up out of here, I have to give a word to Johnell and Briana. And my thing on this is instead of posting the kids online, how about y'all going and heal for those children? You know what I'm saying? How about instead of posting subliminals, y'all sit down and figure out a way to not traumatize them babies and give them something different, regardless of y'all being each other's karma, because they are each other's karma. And those babies are the consequences. Now, let me say this, and I want to be clear, and I ain't stuttering. I ain't doing none of that. Briana and Johnell are horrible parents right now. Right now. And not because they don't love their kids, but because they refuse to love their kids more than they hate each other. And I say that because they are exploiting their children. That's the difference. That's the one thing that they're failing miserably at. That's the one thing that they don't understand. They need to both disappear off social media and figure out how to do this parent and co-parenting thing. Because all bullshit aside, those kids deserve some type of privacy. And they deserve to be in a home where their parents is not the trending topic on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all the rest of them. These kids deserve some parents that's going to fight for them and not with them in the middle. And that's exactly what's going on. So I'm going to end with this. A message to Johnell and Briana. Like, bro, you need to sit your ass down somewhere. Seriously. And stop running behind and chasing all these women. Like, how you out here trying to lay up and sleep with the next girl when you ain't even showed up fully for Briana and your kids? Huh? Like, you don't get to call yourself a daddy because you post a few baby pictures with a filter. Or you sprinkle a little bit of dad here and dad there because you want some online attention. Briana already made it clear you ain't present. You don't help with them babies. Like, go get some priorities. Get some therapy. Because the only thing you know how to be right now is consistent with disappointing that woman over there. And Briana, girl, you need to stop letting social media have you in a frenzy. Every time something goes wrong, you grab your phone before you do anything else. Before you even check your own feelings. You check what the comments saying. You want to jump on here and post your subliminal. Like, you're moving backwards, boo. Healing is not for us. It's not for the public. Sit your ass down somewhere and go heal. You've been pouring into this man who keeps showing you his cup was never meant to hold you. You're building a whole new brand just to risk it for a dude who can't even stay faithful. He can't even stay faithful to you, Briana. You got kids who need you. You got kids who need structure, a platform that could change your future. You got the following. You got supporters who actually want to see you win. But the second he comes over or the second he texts back, you risk everything. Everything you've worked for. Just to sit next to a man who can't even sit next to loyalty, who can't even stop cheating on you. Briana, focus. Focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on your coins. Focus on becoming a woman your kids can brag about, be proud of. Focus on a version of you that exists when he's not in the room. Because the saddest thing a woman can do is let her potential rot waiting on a man who ain't growing with her. Let him go. Let yourself level up. Raise your babies. Build your brand. And when love comes again one day, because it will, you'll be ready. You talk about God and the relationship you got with God. I wonder if you've asked God for forgiveness for everything you've come out here and done to people. Maybe that's where you need to start. Asking for forgiveness. Forgive yourself for being who you were to people when they were good to you. Then you can start to move forward. And y'all, be honest. This breakup, it could be the best thing that ever happened to both of them. If they just stop trying to win the breakup and just start trying to win at life without each other, maybe they can start to move forward. Because right now their priorities is all fucked up. Their behavior is embarrassing as hell. And those poor babies, her kids, period. They don't deserve this type of childhood. And if Briana ever figure out her worth, she gonna be a cold motherfucker. If Briana do what she's supposed to do and really go to God, ask for forgiveness and forgive herself and apologize to the people she feels she owe an apology to and figure out her worth, she gonna be a motherfucker. Believe that. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. I will talk to you shortly. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a video. Don't forget to support your Black-owned businesses. Visit ours in a link below.